Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, you guys. Hello. Let me see if you guys can hear me in the chat. Welcome back. So I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I had some other things that I had to do. Now I can go live. Nevertheless, I was kind of not going to do it, but then I was inspired because somebody inboxed me and reached out to me and, great. Somebody reached out to me and, put that fire back in me. Nevertheless, I just wanted to share this with you guys, right? We all naturally project who we are onto other people. I'm going to say that again. We naturally project who we are onto other people. What does that mean? It means that when you meet someone, you're going to see yourself in them. You're going to project who you are, or maybe even a part of yourself, onto the other person. So for instance, if you meet somebody and you see their potential, you see their skills, their talents, you see the love in them, you see the light in them, 9 times out of 10, you are the person who knows your potential. You know the love that, you have love inside of you. You have these good qualities inside of you. But if you meet someone and you see everything negative, or you see things that they need to work on, or you see negative traits about themselves, 9 times out of 10, that's something that you have within inside of you. So we have to start creating a space for allowing people to be who they are and accepting them as they are. This is most of the reason why we stay in situationships that we're not supposed to be in, because we're constantly projecting who we are onto the situation rather than allowing people to show us who they are and holding them accountable, or just figuring out if we're supposed to continue the relationship with them or not. And I said that to say, because so many times in my life I've met people, and people who already know me are projecting what they think I should do, who they think I am from the situation that they've watched me in. They are projecting onto me who they think I am, rather than getting to know who I am and accepting me for who I am. You have a choice. You have a choice to either continue to allow people to project on you or not. And it's simply put to get to understand yourself, get to know yourself. When you know yourself, when you understand who you are, it doesn't matter what type of situationship you find yourself in, you're never going to allow people to dump on you or project onto you someone that you're not. You have a choice to either allow people to dump and project on you or not. This is a lot of the times, and the reasons why a lot of men and women be in manipulative situations, because we don't know ourselves for real. We don't really know who we are. So when we get into a relationship with somebody or a situation with somebody and they start to project onto us, we don't know if it's us or we don't know if it's them. So we start to absorb and become what the other person is projecting, and that's not okay. If you just simply take the time to get to know yourself, get the time to care for yourself and love on yourself, and know your moral code and the things you would and would not do, when you get into situations, you will clearly know the difference between who you are and who the other person is trying to project on themselves. Now, you can sit there all day long and try to get the other person to see, like, this is not who I am, and try to explain yourself and all of this extra stuff. But if you have to explain yourself to someone, if you have to try to get somebody to see who you are, if you have to try to try to really push the envelope of who you are to them, that's probably somebody who's not supposed to technically share a space with you. Because people who understand you, People who love you, people who support you, people who genuinely want to be in your life and get to know you will do that. It's not a question of a doubt. It's not going to be a situation where you have to finesse the other person in some kind of way or explain to the other person in some kind of way. So in that regard, this is the gist of what I was feeling, because I feel like a lot of us go through this. I feel like a lot of us have come into contact with this type of issue, and it's simply to know yourself. Once you start to understand who you are and get to know yourself and love on you, you're not going to accept any less from anything or anyone. And people can call it what they want. People can call you bougie, people can call you conceited. 9 times out of 10, when you start to have those standards and those values within yourself, when you come into contact with people that are projecting who they are onto you, they're going to call out these negative characteristics because they are trying to devalue who you are to yourself. But you have to be in a situation or in a state of mind to even allow them to project that far onto you, to the point where you start to take on those characteristics that they quote unquote say that you are. But people can call you whatever they want. People can, look at you however they want. You have to know who you are, and you have to live up to that, period. So if somebody don't like it, if somebody think that you're conceited because of it, or they think otherwise because of it, let them go live their life. Y'all, look, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? They have way more other positive experiences that we could be having with each other, rather than trying to call each other out on something that we think the other person is doing. If you don't like what the other person is doing, you can simply Ctrl-Alt delete them. It is not that hard. But people are not into Ctrl-Alt deleting because they want something to project onto. They need something to express their negative characteristics onto because of how low vibrational they are. Low vibrational people do that. Low vibrational people continue to argue with you about who you are. They continue to try to manipulate you into some other toxic state of mind. You understand? So listen, the easiest way out of this paradigm is to know who you are, authentically fall in love with who you are. That way, when you are in situations, you'll clearly know the difference between somebody projecting onto you rather than getting to know who you are. So I hope that this helps everybody. This was just a quick word, and I hope that you guys implement this wisdom into your everyday life. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, divine day today. I love y'all. Until next time.